The United States Federal Reserve has these days made headlines with its announcement regarding using XRP. Senior Vice President David Andafolti from the St. Louis Federal Reserve Department has highlighted the integration of RippleNet for processing bills. Specifically, RippleNet's reliance on XRP as a facilitator for these transactions has been emphasized. To quote David Andafolti immediately, the Fed may assign agreement duties to an outside party, inclusive of Ripple. This development, if it materializes, suggests an enormous increase in XRP's price, potentially accomplishing the $10,000 mark. Additionally, it is critical to note that this move by means of the Federal Reserve does not come as a wonder. A few weeks, possibly a month ago, there was a reputable assertion from the Federal Reserve acknowledging the capability role of XRP and XLM and enhancing the blockchain factor in their FedNow payment carrier. The spotlight is on Ripple, regarded for its innovative solutions in pass-border bills and its open supply technology for financial transactions. The integration of Ripple's ERA within the FedNow payment carrier is expected to be a key thing in riding XRP's price to extraordinary heights. Hey there, Moneyside Circle of Relatives, your relied-on source for all matters XRP related. Before we dive, do me a stable ruin that like button, hit subscribe, and toggle on notifications to sign up for our network. And good day, we're rolling out an epic XRP giveaway once we hit 600,000 subscribers. It's easy to throw your hat within the ring with just 3 easy steps. So make sure you do all that. Drop a hashtag Moneyside in the comments to steady your spot. Let's dive directly into cutting-edge subject matter. As with all hashtag, there is a 3-step process. Let's dive directly into cutting-edge subject matter. We're specializing in Ripple's collaboration with the Federal Reserve, as officially introduced at the Federal Reserve MGOVS website. The document, titled The U.S. Path to Faster Payments, in its first phase, the Faster Payment Task Force Approach, recognizes Ripple as a key participant in partnership with the Federal Reserve for fee solutions. The record mainly notes Ripple's potential to facilitate real-time global bills, which traditionally take 2 to 4 days with confined monitoring and price transparency. Ripple revolutionizes this by imparting whole visibility on payment, popularity, and prices, together with on-the-spot settlement. We then find that Ripple and the Federal Reserve have prolonged their collaboration to consist of home payments. There's extensive documentation supporting this, which viewers can pause and read. A crucial excerpt from the document mentions the partnership of primary banks like the Bank of England, the Federal Reserve, and the Saudi Arabian Monetary Authority with Ripple for home price machine enhancements. Another interesting element of the record is its point out of Ripple Labs' innovation at the fundamental stage of payment processing, focusing on imparting a uniformly unfastened actual-time settlement infrastructure globally. It indicates that Ripple's decentralized peer-to-peer settlement framework is set to replace present systems for fund transfers, with the Federal Reserve making plans to undertake and implement it. Reflecting though back, there were early indicators of this improvement. About a year ago, the Ripple brand became prominently displayed for the duration of a Federal Reserve section on Fox News. In the US, Wall Street Daily explained the following in evident post. This is not a perfect pose, it complained in large letters, exploring a digital US greenback. Furthermore, institutions just like the Bank of International Settlements, BIS, the International Monetary Fund, IMF, and the Federal Reserve Board have covered Ripple in their operating within the Shadows Partners list, signaling their hobbying within Ripple's generation. Delving deeper into the interesting international of worldwide finance, it will become apparent that the Bank of International Settlements, BIS, handles an extensive part of the arena's wealth. Ripple's access into this sphere is a development well worth noting. We have an announcement from the Department of the Interior, quoting Jess Chan, a senior suggestor at the Frederickshire Board of Governors. Jess, a former Deputy Chancellor, is reportedly at the leading edge of this initiative. For the ones inquisitive about the finer information, there may be plenty to unpack here, and it's all pretty interconnected. But that's simply the tip of the iceberg. What I'm about to expose may marvel many of you. Recently, the Federal Reserve issued a warning approximately capacity financial institution losses due to actual estate pressures and growing interest charges. Interestingly, they have been in discussions with several partners for the reason that early March about this. Moreover, plainly BRICS and the EU are set to undertake XRP. The European Union has even indicated that XRP may be the foundation for the new digital euro, coping with wealth transfers through the XRP ledger. There are more than one reports helping this declare, pointing toward an approaching surge in XRP's fee. A main professional predicts a quick time period soar to $500.50 with capacity to reach $10,000 because it gains global traction. This insight is attributed to Arthur Brito, a co-founder of Ripple. As we dive into the video, it's clean that the narrative for XRP is evolving unexpectedly. Moving beyond the SECV's Ripple saga, we're now staring at BRICS nations decisively opting to expand their valuable bank digital forex at the XRP ledger in collaboration with Ripple. Breaking news indicates that this principal financial institution, virtual forex, championed with the aid of BRICS, might be a ostensive international monetary instrument. And there may be proof of Ripple's sizable network within each BRICS nation, which we're going to discover in Element. Let's start our adventure in Brazil, wherein a groundbreaking development has took place. In partnership with Ripple, Brazil has released a modern crypto on-demand liquidity carrier. This initiative marks a sizable breakthrough within the United States of America's financial generation landscape. Next, we turn our attention to Russia. Extensive documentation famous a strategic shift through President Putin toward diversifying far from the petrodollar and the USD. In mild of Swift's choice to exclude Russia from its price machine, there has been a first-rate pivot closer to Ripple Labs. There is speed a first-rate pivot closer to Ripple Labs. The goal? To broaden a Russian CBDC, central bank digital currency, the XRP ledger. This move now not best counters the Swift ban, but additionally leverages the decentralized nature of the XRP ledger, making sure Russia's rediscover Ripple at the forefront of any other huge undertaking powering India's formidable digital rupee initiative. This venture represents a chief saw in India's adventure in the direction of a complete global CBDC, all underpinned by way of Ripple Labs era. But the story doesn't give up there. China, too, has entered the fray, taking part with Ripple to make inroads into the realm of crucial financial institution virtual currencies. This partnership signifies Ripple's expanding have an effect in the worldwide monetary arena. In Africa, the narrative is similar. As the 2022 African Blockchain Report shines a mile on the growing relevance of CBDCs at the XRP ledger throughout the continent. The document notes that South Africa, at the side of over a dozen other African international locations, has followed Ripple and XRP for their fee processing systems. This massive adoption underscores the ledger's increasing importance in Africa's monetary atmosphere. And finally, in a current document, with the aid of BRICS, XRP become highlighted as a choicest digital asset for charge offerings. This endorsement via BRICS cements XRP's function as a main participant in the world of virtual currencies. In mild